Great, thank you.
Yes, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Yes. So,
That thing looks like it could just walk away.
It can. Like
War of Worlds. Yeah.
Totally. So what was the pitch like for this series? Because it's so bizarre.
It is so bizarre. Thankfully, they had shot, Fred had shot like a pilot presentation, so I think he was probably having a difficult time even to the network sort of explaining kind of what the show was. And so when they sent the offer, they also sent the link for the pilot that they had shot. And so I think once I physically saw it, I kind of understood a little better what. But I think on paper, I didn't really. Couldn't really understand what it was.
I know that anytime you take a project and somebody says, "Look, it's always nice to say that there's nothing else like this on TV." You know, it's always nice to say that, even though you're kind of tongue in cheek. Like to take a project where there's literally nothing like this, and even halfway through the first part, you're going, "What exactly is? That's real, right? Am I real? Who am I?" I mean, it gets very existential very fast.
Yeah, very meta.
But it's so much fun. Yeah, we've been having a blast.
Well, you can't even get into your character because you really don't know who your character is, do you? Like, you don't know that much about him.
No, but I mean, I think that's it's actually been super. I mean, for me, I found it interesting, which is I think a lot of times, especially with stuff like this, I probably have overthought a lot of things. I found we shot a bunch of Flair stuff, and as the season goes on, you'll sort of see. But John's Cassar is an amazing director, but there was something kind of nice, and I'm sure this is what happens when you're on season 5 of a TV show that you're in every episode of, but you just kind of look at the pages and you kind of just do it, and you don't really put too much foresight into it, and it makes it a completely different experience, because I'm so in my head about what's going on and figuring out where I'm at, and it's there's something, and I've heard that certain actors kind of roll this way on network TV shows, where it's just just give me my pages, I'll come in, I'll know my lines, blast it out, and ultimately it's going to be John's job to put it together and give him a few versions of it and trust it. And there's no attachment to what the outcome. There's no attachment to where the character is or any of that stuff. And I'm probably not going to adopt it, but it was interesting to see that there's not really much of a difference. There wasn't much of a difference for me watching it from things that I have put a lot of effort and thought into.
I think we can see that it works. I mean, it's looking great. I, on the other hand, the Flair is based on this book series that came out many decades ago. So I read all of the books. I did all the prep for The Man with No Voice. I didn't speak for 2 full weeks, because my mouth has melded shut. Got to see how people reacted, and then, they rewrite it right in the moment, and killed me off in the first episode. So sometimes you put in a ton of work and it doesn't pay off. Sometimes you don't put in as much work and you're in the lead. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, it's the industry. So.
Have you ever had a weird firing experience like that before, where you don't know that you're no longer doing something and all of a sudden you're not?
I don't think I've actually been fired, but I have been killed in a few other projects. And for the most part, you get a phone call, and it's usually we got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is, you're dead. Good news is it's going to be really cool. We're going to murder you in a really fun, exciting way. And so you just grapple with those conflicting emotions.
I got that call on Fear the Walking Dead.
You got the same thing. Yeah. And you do want it to be epic. It's funny. It's the more extravagant the death,
and I
more
knew
peace you can make with it.
I knew that I wasn't going to stay on the show, but still that phone call was there was some fantasy that they're going to be so in love with me.
Yeah, I know. And my parents-in-law were, I got killed off of the show, and my parents-in-law were there, and I think they were just really happy to see that I was I had a job every week, and it was looking good, we were already talking about having a kid. And I was like, yeah, so I gotta fly out of here to go get killed. Then on to the next one. And they're like, who did our daughter choose?
Have you guys ever like had something spoiled for you? Because a lot of this show's about don't say the spoilers, don't say the spoilers. So, if you had anything spoiled?
I had. I hope people have seen Lion King by now. I know the new one's coming out, or just came out.
Yeah.
But I had that big one, the Mufasa. I had that spoiled, and I was a young kid, and it changed me. So I tried desperately not to spoil because I think I remember what it felt like as a 9-year-old to have like the rug pulled out. Although it was also probably good preparation to go into the movie, make the announcement, everybody don't get too upset. It's not going to be around forever. But yeah, that was one I remember for sure.
I had that with Titanic.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody gave that away? That's not okay.
Right
Was it in history class? Your
No,
history
right before
teacher?
I went in, some kid was like, I can't wait for the ship to sink tonight.
Damn.
Yeah,
I was
at
just
least
into
Leo's
love
getting
stories,
it.
I was into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's impossible. I mean, now we're all watching 50 shows at once. Things are getting spoiled left and right, but you just pick up another one.
Oh yeah.
You just keep sailing.
And you get to stick with the show because you've changed into the assistant now. Is that how you're going to be from now on in it?
Well, I'm hoping that as Fred's assistant, he starts to get a little more flexible with the rules, starts to let me take the mask off every once in a while, show the pearly whites, maybe get me back on the flare as a different character, maybe with a mouth and a couple of lines. So, there are so many ways to get back in. Flashbacks would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, because when I met all these guys, I actually had the prosthetic on my face. So we had a really, I had nice conversations with everybody. So it would be nice to get to build some of that chemistry on set.
Sure.
There's been a lot of guest appearances that do not appear on the flare. Have you had a lot of fun being able to meet all these different people that come? And
Yeah, I've only met a few of the guests from what just happened. Obviously, the first episode I was with
Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe, yeah, which was fun. He's a very funny guy.
So fun.
And then I don't know if I've met anybody else.
I was on with Ken John.
Right.
And they were like, hey, are you comfortable, wearing the Rock Lobster suit and giving him some guacamole and massaging him? And I was like, you had me at massaging Ken John. Hell yeah. And then Fred Willard also, who was so kind and so funny and just like ripped for, a minute. I think maybe they cut some of it down, but he was just improvising up there and a comedic genius and a hero. So, I think, it was Fred Willard and Ken John who I met. Both amazing guys, yeah.
Have they hit you up for going on The Masked Singer now?
They better.
Yeah.
Until they hear me sing, and then they'll be like, ooh, scratch that. Yeah.
The mask is good.
The mask. Yeah. I watched Talking Dead because I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead.
Okay.
Although I'm a little behind. I think I'm like maybe even like half a season behind. But I've seen a lot of Chris Hardwick's Talking Dead, and you got to check in. I mean, when they kill off some of these main characters, and you get to see these guys' reactions. That was,